Hi all, thank you for stopping by on my channel. Before I get started with the video, I want to say that I'm not a Palo Alto expert in any way. I'm just someone who's worked on Palo Altos for a few years and picked up a few things along the way. That being said, I hope you enjoy my video. First, we want to go into network interfaces. On a brand new Palo Alto, you'll see that the first two interfaces are set as virtual wire. Short definition of virtual wire, it's a bump in the wire, meaning you can connect a Palo Alto to your existing network and monitor traffic coming in and going out from point A to point B. This won't allow you to route or switch. For what we are trying to do here, virtual wire is not needed, so we're going to get rid of it. Let's go into our security zones. Security zones, they are a way to logically group your traffic. In our example, we are going to use three zones: trust for our internal zone, untrust for our web external zone, and guest, or you guessed it, it's guest zone. Okay, so currently we have trust and untrust security zones, and they are both shown as virtual wire for the type. We are going to want to switch them over to layer 3 type of zones. Let's start with trust zone. For type, we're going to change it from virtual wire to layer 3, then click OK. Head over to untrust, we're going to do the same thing here. Head over to virtual wires, go ahead and select default wire and click delete on the bottom. Head over to interfaces and select Ethernet 1/1, then delete, then select Ethernet 1/2, then delete. Let's go ahead and commit our work. Once the commit is done, head over to Ethernet 1/3. We are going to use this as our physical interface for our internal network. Change the interface type to layer 3, click OK, and let's head over to virtual routers for a second. Virtual routers within the Palo Alto, they will handle your layer 3 routing. You can assign your interfaces to a specific virtual router, only one virtual router per interface. We'll go over more on virtual routers in later videos. Let's head back to interfaces. On Ethernet 1/3, make sure the interface type is layer 3. On the bottom, assign the virtual router to default and the security zone to trust. Click OK. So Ethernet 1/3 will be our physical connection, but we want to have two types of network: our trusted LAN and our guest. Let's go ahead and select on the area of the Ethernet 1/3 without actually opening it. Then select sub interface on the bottom. This will create a logical interface within the physical interface. On the sub interface, let's make this interface 1/3.1. Tag it 1 for VLAN 1, set the virtual router to default, and the security zone to trust. Head over to IPv4 tab, select add on the bottom, and give this a IP of 10.55.22.1/24. Click OK. Head back to zone. We're going to create our guest security zone now. Click add to the name field, type in guest, set the type from TAP to layer 3. Click OK. Head to interfaces, select Ethernet 1/3 without opening it. On the bottom, select add sub interface. We're going to create the sub interface for our guest network. On the sub interface menu, set the interface to Ethernet 1/3.2, tag it 2 for VLAN 2. For virtual routers, select default, and for security zone, select guest. Next tab, IPv4 on the bottom, select add. Type the IP address 192.168.55.1/24 for your guest network. Click OK. Now head to DHCP. In here, we are going to create the DHCP interfaces. For this example, we are going to create the DHCP server for the Palo Alto. Click add on the bottom, select Ethernet 1/3.1. Mode, you'll have an option to select enable, disable, and auto. Select auto. If you ever need to shut down your DHCP server, just click disable from the mode selection. On the lease tab, check mark the ping IP when allocating new IP. This will help avoid having duplicate IPs in your environment. Select timeout and set it to 1 day. You can change this to whatever standard you have in your environment. Set the range on the bottom left side. If you have any reservations, you need to place the MAC and IP address on the right hand side. Select options. Place in the gateway. This will be the sub interface IP address, the subnet mask, and the DNS. For our example, we will use Google's DNS. For a DNS suffix, I just placed in trust. This can be your domain. Follow the same procedure for guest. After the commit is done, you should see devices on the view allocation list. I don't have any now because there's nothing connected at the moment. Next video, we'll continue with NATs and security policies. Thank you all.